Good afternoon. This is Eric Christensen with the National Hurricane Center Tropical Analysis and Forecast Branch with the Thursday afternoon Atlantic Marine Weather Briefing. Currently, the main issue are strong winds and rough seas ahead of a cold front that's moving between Northeast Florida and Bermuda. We also have lingering strong winds off the coast of Colombia with attendant rough seas. However, in the Gulf of Mexico, benign marine conditions prevail under the influence of high pressure. By Friday, winds diminish near the front in the Atlantic, but rough seas persist in mainly northwest swell. Near gale and rough seas will pulse off the coast of Colombia tonight into Friday. Meanwhile, benign marine conditions persist in the Gulf of America. By Saturday, improving conditions in the Atlantic as high pressure builds in the wake of the front. Still strong winds off Colombia and the Caribbean, but moderate marine conditions elsewhere across the basin. In the Gulf, southerly flow is starting to increase ahead of the approaching front. By Sunday, the high pressure is building between Northeast Florida and Bermuda, supporting fresh to strong winds from Hispaniola through the Bahamas. The high pressure is also supporting fresh to strong trade winds across the central Caribbean. And in the Gulf, the front is moving off the Texas coast with an increase in southerly winds across the central and eastern Gulf. By Monday, the high pressure in the Atlantic shifts farther east ahead of the approaching front, with fresh to strong southerly flow and rough seas off Florida. Little change to the fresh to strong trades and moderate to rough seas in the central Caribbean. And in the Gulf, the front continues to move across the eastern Gulf, with winds and seas diminishing across the central and western Gulf. Looking ahead to next Tuesday, the front moves off the northeast Florida coast, followed by strong north flow and rough seas across the Gulf Stream. Winds and seas diminish across the Caribbean, and benign marine conditions return to the Gulf. This has been the Tropical Atlantic Marine Weather Briefing. The next briefing will be Sunday, February 15th at 5 p.m. You can always get the latest graphics and information at hurricanes.gov/marine.